Good morning. Good morning. If I could encourage all of our friends who are on my right, on this side of the room, if you can filter in to your left, that way you can see the magic that's about to happen today. First of all, welcome to what is undoubtedly our favorite day of the year. A chance for us to be a part of an impact for all of our local nonprofits. As we reflect back and look at 2024, it was a historic year. $15.9 million for our local nonprofits. And on top of that, an 8% bonus to all participating charities. But we're proud to say that we had an amazing year, and we're excited to share all of that with you today. But it takes a lot to get to this day. Tournament week is such a huge part of the John Deere Classic and Birdies for Charity. Some highlights from the 2025 John Deere Classic. As a reminder, as a result of the John Deere Classic being played in the Quad Cities each summer, there is over a $72 million economic impact that happens as a result of that. As I said, magic happens here. What's important to understand as we share some statistics, I struggled to say that word the other day, some statistics of how that $200 million came to be. 99% of that over $200 million has been raised since John Deere signed on as title sponsor in 1998. On top of that, 72% of the over $200 million has been raised in the last decade alone. As we look back at tournament week, as we get to today, we had the strongest field of golfers that we've had since the official World Golf Rankings came into play in 1986. We're really proud of that.
Hey, Devin, yeah, an exciting time down here at the John Deere Pavilion as they're going to announce the Birdies for Charity number for the 2025 John Deere Classic. If you remember last year, they set a record. They had over $15 million, $15.9 million last year for the John Deere Classic and the money that they gave back to the charity. So a real exciting time. This year, we're just waiting for that new number. Of course, Tournament Director Andrew Lehman is up at the podium right now. There's a lot of people here at the John Deere Pavilion as we wait to see what that number will be. There's over 400 charities that are impacted by what the Birdies for Charity program is able to collect year after year. All that money staying right here in the Quad Cities, so it's a really exciting time down here at the John Deere Pavilion. A lot of people have come down here to see what that big number is, and at this point, we're just waiting for Andrew Lehman, the tournament director, to tell us what that number is. And of course, a little bit later, there'll be people that'll be trying to win a new Lexus for a year. There are 4 people that guessed the correct number of birdies made at this year's John Deere Classic, which was 2,102 birdies. So we'll have that a little bit later in the show. But at this point, again, the anticipation just building as we're waiting to see the number for this year's John Deere Classic Birdies for Charity number, the money that'll be going back into the community. If you remember just a few weeks ago, they had a gala for the first time ever where they raised over $100,000. That money that was raised there was also put into this year's Birdie for Charity number. So a really exciting time. There was a great atmosphere that night out at Bally's Casino. So a really cool event that they had last year. But again, we're just waiting for Andrew Lehman to kind of tell us what this year's number is for the Birdies for Charity. Again, over 400 charities will be impacted by what the number is this year. And of course, John Deere gives a bonus on top of that. Last year, they gave a 13% bonus to the charity to see what the number was, which then put them in a record number. So we'll see if we can break that number this year. And at this point, we're just waiting to see what Andrew Lehman, and now Aaron Tennant is up at the podium right now addressing the crowd. He is the tournament chair from this past year. And of course, Brian Campbell was our John Deere Classic champion. It was the second win on tour this past year for him, and he won the John Deere Classic for the first time. He's an Illinois grad, so it was a really cool full circle moment for him. But Aaron Tennant at the mic right now telling everybody a little bit about what's happening here today with the Birdies for Charity program. We'll listen in to hear what Aaron Tennant has to say.
Your dedication is unwavering, and unwavering support truly make today possible. We were very proud to announce a record $15.9 million the tournament helped raise in 2024, but this year's news is even more exciting. Without further ado, Andrew, please help me reveal this year's total.
All right, so Andrew Lehman turning around the tote board here to give us this year's number for the Birdies for Charity number. Right now, it looks like it is over $1 million. He knows how to play to the crowd for sure. So there you have it, a brand new record for the John Deere Classic. They went over $200 million overall, and that number this year is $16,944,869.
Wow.
A new record for
We're
the
so
John Deere Classic and Birdies for Charity. That's almost it is almost $1 million more than what they had last year. And if we get a second here, I'm going to see if we can get tournament director Andrew Lehman to talk to us about this number. An exciting time here. $16 million going back into the John Deere Classic, from the John Deere Classic into local charities. And now they're going to reveal the number, the percentage that the John Deere donated this year for that bonus fund.
9% match to over 460
and it was a 9% match
charities in our
for
community.
John Deere for this year's John Deere Classic and the Birdies for Charity program. So really, really exciting time here.
That's so exciting.
And we're going to have Andrew
since
Lehman, tournament
2017.
director, now joining us. And Andrew,
Thank you to the
got
community
to turn those
for their
numbers around.
continued support of the
$16.9 million.
Birdies for Charity program
What does that mean to
and
you?
the
What does that mean to
hundreds
this
of
community?
charities this
Well,
impacts.
it's certainly always one of our
I
most
would now
exciting
like to
days that we
invite
have,
Michaela Booth,
and Tournament Week is so
Director of
visible,
Birdies
but
for
when we
Charity
get to
for the program.
October and we're able to have an impact on over 460 nonprofits and be a part of their success, it's truly rewarding. It's probably the most rewarding piece of our job.
The important part of this is this all goes back to the community. That's got to make you feel good as well.
It does, and in a lot of cases with this 9% bonus, again, we promise 5, but in a lot of cases, we're some of these nonprofits' largest donors. So to be able to play a small part in their success and all the important work that our nonprofits do, it's one of the things that we look forward to most.
Well, thank you so much for that. $16.9 million, something to definitely be proud of here. And of course, coming up in the second half hour, we'll try to give away a brand new Lexus. We have 4 members that guess the correct number of birdies, so we'll see who that winner is coming up in the second half hour. Guys, we'll send it back to you.
Enjoy the beautiful October day.
Awesome. What's your name tag on it? Does that matter to you? Okay. Let me know when you're ready, Alex. And you can just keep it on her, that's fine. All right. Well, obviously $16.9 million, a new record. What does that mean to you?
It just means everything, because all of that money is going right back into our local community. And so when you say a big number like that, it's easy to get caught up in the size of it. But what's really cool to think about is all of the small ways that it's going to trickle down and help everybody.
Does it amaze you year after year how the community comes forward, the people who donate come forward?
It does. Decker Plain has a great quote. I'll quote him. He's always amazed, never surprised. And whenever he says that, I absolutely know what he means, because it is amazing, but it is not surprising because the Quad Cities is so generous in everything that they do.
How important is this day? Yeah, everybody thinks about the tournament, but how important is this day to what you guys want to do with the community?
We like to say outside of tournament week, and maybe for me, even inside tournament week, it's my favorite day of the year. The John Deere Classic is a nonprofit, and we work hard to pull off an incredible event during the summer that's nationally televised, and we have people coming from all over the world. But this is what we do that for, to contribute charitable contributions to our community and make sure that what we're doing is having an impact here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Connie,
Awesome. Thanks, Corey.
and I'll see you on Friday.
See you tomorrow. Yeah, I know.
Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just rolled through the whole thing through that.
Perfect.
So we didn't miss anything.
I'll go grab your mic that's up here. Hey, how are you? How are you doing today?
Good. How are you, my friend?
Doing great.
Go.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, how's everything with you? Good. Good. This is great event. I'm the field chair for SAL. Bring them on. So, exactly. We're happy. 9%. That's fantastic.
We were talking like at some point.
I know. I was like, oh gosh, my dear. She's like, yeah. I'm walking back.
Good to see you. Have a good day, buddy.
Thank
All right,
you.
so next will be outside for Hi, Billy. How are you? Good, buddy. Can. You ask about it? He says, I don't have a mom. I'm like, dude, you got a mom.
No, he's got a yarmulke. He's got a freaking yarmulke on his
It's a
head.
big protrusion coming out of the head.
He's got a yarmulke on his head.
Yeah, as long as we have that sound from Andrew, we have sound from Michaela, you got it in the video.
Yep. Yeah. I got a little bit more while we were.
Did you get him flipping the numbers and everything? Was good?
Yep,
Nice.
and then I got him peeling off the bonus. So.
Perfect.
And then I got a good tight of his overall. And so. Should I put the mic in the car maybe?
Might be a good idea. Just like hide it on the dashboard somewhere, or when you're like, if they're responsive, you're the car start.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
hold all the keys in if you want to see what it looks like when it comes on. You care? So like I said, I'll just show you real quick. If you just, like I said, when they get in, if they get in, just push the start buttons right here. Put your foot on the brake. It'll start up if it's got the right key in it. So what I'll do is as you guys get ready to go, and reach in, just grab one piece of down. Yeah, whatever order, however you guys want to decide order. I think it was their standard order based on where you were sitting in line. I don't know if it matters, like whatever anybody prefers. Toss coins to the track and see who's closer.
I'll be last. So I decided.
I always say if you go first, you got to
Yes. I think they have. I think they put them on.
That's right, 10 years ago, something like that. No way. Nice to have. What charity is it? Pick the same one on each one.
Is that the problem?
How'd you guys come up with that?
Why did your dad make you drive it? I was like, no, I asked him. Is it had a trunk? It's precious. Oh my gosh. Car. So I left home. I'm like, and I realized it was you. I will watch the driving that with him. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm not done in it. And it's been like, so last week I was
Sure. Oops, as I gotta pull all the keys out of the bucket. They're not working with it in the bucket, so we'll. No, that's why I said they're all in the bucket, so I didn't know which one will.
Are you in charge here? Todd?
God, no.
We can get them lined up, ready to go.
I will. Do it. I can help you. He's coming out here too, right? So he's helping you. Oh yeah, we got them all in there mixed up. So if they want to, you guys want to get in order of whichever way you want to go, or just as they come out. You want to go second?
Who's going first?
First, right here.
Somebody's got to go first. So Lori's going first. Who's going second? Janet second. Christina, and last. Dave. You guys want to come line up over here.
Yep. You stand like right over here. What I'll do is as I go, I'll have each one of them take a key out of the things. That way the other one stays in. I show them how it works. You grab any one of them when you I wish I knew which one it is. I could have some sort of idea. I have my admin assistant just put them all in there. You know what? I think it is. Let me check to make sure.
Hey, Devin, how are you? Yeah, so there were 2,102 birdies made in the 2025 John Deere Classic, and there are 4 people who guessed correctly that number, and they now have a chance to win this Lexus that they're going to give away here in just a few minutes. Our lucky winners, we're going to go in order here. The first one here is Lori Emmerich. She's from Rock Island. And then we have Janet Lockhart Johnson from Rock Island. We have Christina Harper from Davenport. And then we have David Dalby from Bettendorf. So they all guessed 2,102 birdies made. So our first one is Lori Emmerich. So she's going to grab a key here, and it's all random here. So they're going to grab a key, walk up and see if their key that they pick starts the car. This is a Lexus, and this is the exciting part. They don't know. Nobody knows whose key is going to start and win this Lexus. So Lori, unfortunately not Lori this time, but still a winner because you guessed the right amount of birdies. So that's good. All right, our next birdie winner is Janet Lockhart Johnson. She is from Rock Island. See if the key that she selected will start this brand new Lexus.
Nope. Nope.
Unfortunately, Janet's did not start, so we're down to 2. We have Christina Harper going next from Davenport, and of course the winner of this Lexus gets it for 2 years. It's a 2-year lease on this car. So we'll see if Christina Harper from Davenport.
No.
Unfortunately, well, I think that kind of leaves the suspense out. I think we kind of know that David Dalby should be the winner here. If you pick the right key, there was only 1 key left. So let's see if David will get in and start the Lexus. And there it is. The winner of the 2025 Birdies for Charity contest by guessing 2,102 birdies is David Dalby. Let me ask you real quick, David.
Sure.
The suspense was all out of it. So
yeah, it was.
What does it mean to win?
I have to sell the car.
Why do you have to sell it?
Because I only have a 2-car garage.
Okay.
So, should I advertise it now, or?
We'll do that another time. So, why did you pick the number 2,102?
Just a number, yes. So they give you some hints of where the winners were before, and so you just pick a number. So.
Well, congratulations.
Very
You have a 2-year lease on a brand new Lexus, so congratulations. And again, that's David Dalby from Bettendorf, Iowa, the winner of the 2025 Birdies for Charity contest, guessing 2,102 birdies, and he gets to drive home a brand new Lexus for the next 2 years. Devin, we'll send it back to you.
Congratulations, Dave Johnson. One quick question. The correct guess at the birdies, how'd you come up with the number?
Recorded that whole thing, so we got all that.
Good. Good.
Get a couple shots of the car, I think, and then.
Yep.
No secret. Random. So.
What were you feeling about the new vehicle here?
It looks. I think I look good in there.
Okay. Yeah. Let me get a quick photo of you here.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations.
My wife's on jury duty today.
Is she, well,
So she couldn't make
well,
it.
something good happened at least. When she gets out of jury duty and gets her phone, she'll be like, ah! That is awesome.
Thank you.
That is awesome.
So,
Congratulations.
what's the...
I will give you